أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء محمد ابن عبد الله ابن عبد المطلب وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. A question: where is Allah? Where is our magnificent Creator? Is He with us? Does He walk in the streets with us? Does He, or is He in our workplaces, in our institutions, in our homes? Is He everywhere? Where is Allah Ta'ala? Explicit and implicit evidences from the Qur'an. Listen carefully. From the Qur'an, from the authentic Sunnah, from the pious predecessors, from all the madhahib, our intellect, our innate nature, all prove without shadow of a doubt that Allah Ta'ala is above the heavens, above the creation, separated from His creatures, raised upon His throne in a way that suits His majesty, His sovereignty, His honor, His might. Proof. Number one, explicit declaration in the Quran in 7 different verses. Explicit declaration in the Quran in 7 different verses that Allah Ta'ala raised upon the throne. 7 different verses. All of them one word. What is this word? Istawa ala al-arsh. What is the word? Istawa ala al-arsh. Establish His throne, raised upon His throne in a way that suits His majesty, His glory and His highness. Verse number 1. Surah Taha. Surah Taha, verse number 5. Taha, verse number 5. Ar-Rahmanu ala al-arshi istawa. The ever merciful rose upon His throne. Verse number 2. Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 29. Al-Baqarah, verse 29. Likewise, istawa ala al-arsh. Verse number 3. Al-A'raf, verse 54. Again, istawa ala al-arsh. Verse number 4. Al-Furqan, verse 59. Al-Furqan, verse 59. Again, istawa ala al-arsh. Verse number 5. Surah Al-Ra'd. Surah Al-Ra'd, verse 1 and 2. Verse 1 and 2. Al-Ra'd 1 and 2. Verse 1 and 2. Surah Yunus, number 6. Surah Yunus, verse number 3. Number 7 and the last, Surah As-Sajdah, verse number 4. All of these verses, Allah Ta'ala describes Himself establishing His throne. He affirmed for Himself the attribute of ascendance over His throne. It is an attribute of action that befits His sovereignty and His highness. All the companions, listen carefully, all of the companions, not one of them denied Allah's establishment over the throne. No one. All of the Sahaba, all of them are affirmed, accepted that Allah rose upon His throne. You can go back to Tafsir Ibn Kathir regarding these verses and you'll see all of them. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Abdullah ibn Abbas, Ali ibn Abi Talib, and many, many more. All of them saying that Allah rose upon His throne. It is only in the later times that this problem occurred, when people started delving. If you say Allah is His throne, you've given Him a place, you've made Him limited, why even delve in it? What was our main criteria? Belief? Leave them alone. Without asking how, leave them. No need to delve into this aqidah. You weren't given information? Khalas. I submit. I surrender to what Allah says without trying to determine, to understand, because you'll never understand. Allah did not give you the knowledge of this. So just be quiet. Allah said this, Alhamdulillah, sami'na wa ata'na, ghufranaka, rabbana wa ilayka al-masir.